Tesla tops Norway sales charts in March. April 6, 2022. New figures show that Tesla continues to dominate electric vehicle sales in Norway, continuing a trend that saw them become the best-selling car brand last year. The figures also show that internal combustion engine ICE cars sales are quickly fading to zero in the Nordic country. Data published by the Norwegian Information Council for Road Traffic shows the Model Y and Model 3 were the top-selling cars in March. The Model Y came in first, accumulating 3,305 sales, followed by the Model 3 with 1,696 sales, giving the two EVs a combined market share of 30.8%. Rounding out the top three was the VW ID.3, which registered 1111 sales for a 6.8% market share for the month. You might notice that the top 10 list above is all electric. Out of the top 20 selling cars in Norway, only one was powered by fossil fuels, the Toyota RAV4, and it came in near the bottom in 19th place. Petrol and diesel cars made up just 6.2% of the market combined from January to March. On the flip side, EVs accounted for 82.9% of all car sales in Norway in the first 3 months of the year. That is a massive jump from the same quarter last year when EV market share was just 52.8%. Source reposted and summarized from Darren John at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: Norway is ahead of the rest of the world. Norway is showing us all what it will be like everywhere else in 5 years. Tesla opens order page for Model Y in Israel. April 6, 2022. The good news has finally reached Israel. Tesla opens the order page on its website for the long-awaited Model Y according to the information available. The first deliveries are possible in August 2022. According to it Connecting O-Dots. Twitter. Tesla has taken an important step toward its development in Israel. The manufacturer opened the order page for Model Y, which likely came because the company began mass production at its German factory, Giga Berlin. The factory launched its production with the coveted Model Y. Buying a Tesla Model Y long range with 21 Uber-turbine wheels in Israel will cost NIS $347,532 or about $108,400 including taxes. Tesla Model Y Performance with 21 Uber-turbine wheels will cost NIS $379,352 or about $118,300 including taxes. Delivery times for cars in different versions and colors are different. However, they will still please Israeli customers. According to the information on the website, Model Y Performance in any color ordered now will be delivered in August 2022. That is, in about 4 to 5 months. Model Y LR in pearl white multicoat and solid black will be delivered in September 2022. Model Y LR in midnight silver metallic, deep blue metallic, and red multicoat will be delivered no earlier than October 2022. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: I think the Model Y will be a big hit in Israel as well. Tesla is United Kingdom's best-selling vehicles in March 2022. April 6, 2022. Tesla cars dazzled the UK car market in March 2022 with absolute dominance. Model Y and Model 3 were the top-selling vehicles last month. Regardless of propulsion type, new car registrations in the UK in March 2022 decreased by 14.3% to 243,479 units. The lowest figures for this month since 1998, according to SMMT. Meanwhile, March was the best month for battery electric vehicles, with 39,315 new vehicle registrations, up 78.7% from last year. BEVs captured 16.1% of the market share. This is the highest volume of BEV registrations ever registered in a single month, and means that there were more registrations in March 2022 than in all of 2019. Mike Hawes, SMMT chief executive, said, "March is typically the biggest month of the year for the new car market. So this performance is deeply disappointing and lays bare the challenges ahead. While demand remains robust, this decline illustrates the severity of the global semiconductor shortage, as manufacturers strive to deliver the latest, lowest emission vehicles to eagerly awaiting customers. Placing orders now will be beneficial for those looking to take advantage of incentives and lower running costs for electric vehicles, especially as the Ukraine crisis could affect supply still further. Government must do all it can to support consumers so that the growth of electric vehicles can be sustained and the UK's ambitious net zero timetable delivered." the undoubted and absolute leader in the automotive market in March, regardless of propulsion type, are the cars of the American manufacturer. Tesla Model Y, which only went on sale in February, was the top-selling car with 6,464 registrations. This is an incredible success and shows the great love of the UK for the car. However, sales of Model 3 did not disappoint either. With a narrow lag of just 7 units. The Tesla sedan came in second in the overall car market with 6.457 registrations. Sales data demonstrate a really high result and a confident introduction to the country's automotive market. At this point in the UK, it is no longer a question that Tesla cars are the most popular in the EV market. Now it is clear that Model 3 and Model Y are competing for the title of the best-selling car regardless of power type. Thus, in Q1 2022, in the overall car market in the UK, the Tesla Model Y ranked 6th with 7,774 registrations, while the Model 3 is in 7th place with 7,773 units. At the moment, it is difficult to predict how the situation will develop further. But with the Giga Berlin beginning mass production, Tesla has every chance to see one of its models as the best-selling model in the UK in 2022. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: I am starting to see a trend here. Looks like Tesla will rule the auto world sooner rather than later. Elon Musk to become part of Twitter's board of directors. April 6, 2022. A recent filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has revealed that Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk will be appointed as a member of Twitter's board of directors. The update was related in a Form 8-K released on Tuesday. According to the Form 8-K, Musk will be serving as a Class II director for Twitter until 2024. It should be noted that as long as Musk is serving as part of the social media company's board of directors, he will not be able to become a beneficial owner of more than 15% of Twitter's common stock. Musk's position could therefore be perceived as a solution to prevent the Tesla CEO from taking over the social media company. The company will appoint Mr. Musk to the company's board of directors to serve as a Class II director with a term expiring at the company's 2024 annual meeting of stockholders. For so long as Mr. Musk is serving on the board and for 90 days thereafter. Mr. Musk will not, either alone or as a member of a group, become the beneficial owner of more than 14.9% of the company's common stock outstanding at such time, including for these purposes economic exposure through derivative securities, swaps, or hedging transactions. The Form 8-K read. Musk's addition to Twitter's board of directors was welcomed by CEO Parag Agrawal, who confirmed the news on Twitter. Agrawal noted that it was clear that the Tesla and SpaceX CEO would bring value to Twitter's board of directors, as Musk is both a believer and a critic of the social media platform. He's both a passionate believer and intense critic of the service, which is exactly what we need on Twitter and in the boardroom to make us stronger in the long term. Welcome Elon, Agrawal wrote. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: I guess this was Elon's plan all along, to get on the board to help steer them towards the future.